What's the news on Courtney Lawes? There are a few saying that he's ruled out the summer tour, but you were quite hopeful that he'd be fit for this weekend.
Yeah, well, we were hoping that he'd play some part in the season, but it's probably looking doubtful now that he will play for us this season, and they say that, and therefore the summer tour also looks in jeopardy for him.
What is the problem with his shin then? Because it just seemed to rest a bit and then he'd be back.
Yeah, well, he sustained, again, I'm not a medic, but it was a fracture of his shin. So he's recovering, he's making good progress, but it's just too early really to sort of push him. We want to get him 100% right, and I think that if that means leaving it a few more weeks and then giving him a good pre-season, I think that in the long run will be the best thing for Courtney.
I don't have a lot of faith in tweets sometimes, but your opinion is the tour would be too much for him if they would ask yourself.
Yeah, I think looking at Courtney, what's happened over the last few years, he's not really had any pre-season, proper pre-seasons. He's played constantly in terms of going away on tour, coming back, starting his pre-season with us early, and then playing. So I think with this nature of this injury, he's going to struggle to play again this season. So what we may as well say is take a little bit more time, have a very, very good off-season, build yourself up, and then hopefully we can get him firing on all cylinders come next season. There's always be an outside chance that you could chance him and play him, but also with that possibility that you'll get a setback. And I think with both England and ourselves have decided that it's probably best to not rush him.
Just this weekend, Jim, and I suppose is it guarding against complacency and that feeling that the job's been done at Exeter?
Yeah, I think we've already mentioned Leeds last year, and they came here and was last year.
Leeds.
And game of the season, and I think they scored 3 tries against us, and I guess they still had something in it. Worcester, they will be looking to next season. Richard Hill's already said that, but sometimes that does make them dangerous, when they've got nothing to lose, and therefore we've got to be, very determined that we just concentrate on our game, and if we do that well, then we've got a good chance of winning it.
They're quite a set-piece team. I mean, set-piece at Exeter went very well though for Saints.
Yeah, it is, but what we can't do, and we've done it in the past, is just rely on our set piece to win games. We've got to play rugby, and we've got to move their team around. They've got some big lads, particularly their front 5, and we've got to make sure that we get our set piece right, solid ball, get on the front foot, but then we use it wisely, because we've got a cracking back line who can play rugby. We've got some mobile forwards who love to get around the corner, love to carry ball, and we need to get them all involved in the game.
And Chris Ashton's got 2 tries in 2 games. Is he back to his best now?
He's playing really well, is Chris again. I'm delighted the way he's responded and come back after the Six Nations. And he's got a lot to prove still, as Chris. He's chuffed because he's an England player, but he knows that he's still got a lot of critics to answer. And I've been really pleased with the way he's come back here, trained very, very well, and played well. So hopefully, he'll help us have a very successful end to the season.
Okay.